So we just entered for a quick little sell position right here. We're pretty much shorting GJ all the way down to this 207.7 level right here. This one right here just gonna be a very quick scalp. You know, yesterday we catch my largest win yet, right? So I'm pretty over the moon right now. I want to make sure that I don't give my profits back to the market itself. Still continue planning the trade, trading the plan itself. No change whatsoever. I probably need to start selling merch that says fuck your emotions, plan the trade, trade the plan. But anyways, this is where we are at right now. Just a quick little scalp, right? Stop loss at 209, taking profit at this next little 5-minute supply demand that we have down here, right? Because if you look at the entire structure, we are actually heavily bearish right now. And right now, price has pretty much came up here to this next supply zone that we can see right here, and then mitigated the supply zone. And before it mitigated the supply zone, it swept some good old juicy available liquidity above these highs right there, right? So you can see we pretty much got all the confluences in the world for us to just short it down. And then right now, London session just opened, so we're expecting the liquidity to step into the market and just cause price to just come straight downtown into this area right here. Okay, the only thing that I see going wrong right now is if price comes down, mitigate this previous demand right here on a 5-minute time frame, and then price just continues switching bullish, right? There's always a chance that could potentially happen. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, right? I'm thinking 5 move ahead. I'm playing chess while retail traders are out here playing checkers, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's one scenario that could potentially go wrong, like where price later on came down here, mitigate this previous demand right here, demand overpowered supply, and then price starts going up and stop me out, okay? And that is why I placed my stop loss right there, which is a pretty conservative stop loss if you think about it. So yeah, that's that. Yo, I think my worst nightmare just came true. Looks like price doesn't have sufficient liquidity to go down. It seems like this demand zone right here is holding. I'm not gonna assume anything right now, right? There is still a chance that price could potentially sweep the liquidity above this high, mitigate this extreme supply, and then we shift bearish. All right, never ever rush to assumptions. Just gonna continue setting and forgetting, right? If it hits stop loss, it is what it is, right? At least we followed the plan today. And I forgot to mention, but this is not just any supply zone, right? It's also a supply zone that swept liquidity as well. That is why I was super duper aggressive when it comes to this trade idea itself. This is pretty much one of my aggressive entry models that I share with my students inside 1% Club. Basically, I only take these type of entries when price is at a high probability point of interest, when price is in a high probability environment. And this is just that, right? Where we're at a high probability point of interest that swept liquidity, supply zone in a downtrend, and then the entire trend has been incredibly bearish as well, right? If price take out this low right here, later on it just comes down, take out this low, then boom, it's confirmed that we are gonna shift bearish, right? There's no doubts whatsoever. That is why the only reason why I'm still kind of uncertain is because price haven't taken out this low yet. Once price take out that low, give me a clean close below that low, straight down we go to TP, literally as simple as that, right? But if it doesn't, then yeah, this is potentially what's gonna happen. There's really only two ways in which this trade could play out, right? It could either go really well, right? It would just make a very fast drop just like this, or insufficient liquidity, price just gonna go up even further. Let's see which one price actually gave us. I'm really excited to see how this goes. Oh, looks like it's about to happen. Right, so what do we have right here? If I zoom in a little bit over here, you can see that price pretty much came down, mitigating this previous demand zone right here. And when it did we get a strong reaction? No, we didn't. Instead, we got a minor pullback just like this for price to go down even further, giving us a failed reaction. Okay, so when I have a failed reaction just like this is the first sign that tells us that there isn't enough demand in the market for price to continue going up, right? And as a result, price could potentially go down even further, grab more liquidity below this low, and then start shifting up as well. That could potentially happen. I didn't want to discount that scenario, right? But if our bias is true, if our trade idea is right, then we are pretty much expecting price to drop anytime soon, right? Anytime soon. If it doesn't, it is what it is, man. You know how it goes, bro. Look, guys, today is one of those days where the market just doesn't want to freaking move, man. Look at this shit. Look at this shitty price action that we have today. Price just consolidating around here. Not really going anywhere, just chopping around, just chilling. Bing chilling, you know what I'm saying? God damn. Okay, but anyways, man, this looks hella bearish to me. I do think that price is gonna start going down very, very soon. So yeah, I'm counting on it, man. I'm counting on it. It's just been chopping around for God knows how long, right? Like I said, some days GJ move like a freaking beast. Actually, no, majority of the time GJ move like a freaking beast. But the thing is, after like a huge imbalance, price tends to like start slowing down, you know, getting more fuel before it starts its next push. And I think that's exactly what we are seeing on GJ right now. Like I mentioned earlier, what we want to see is price to sweep some liquidity, right? Because that's the fuel in need for it to move all the way down here. And where's the liquidity for price to move to the downside, right? It's going to be above this high right here. And we just got that getting swept, right? I can see literally price just swept that. And then after price swept that, what do we have? We got price potentially pulling back to this little supply zone that swept liquidity the sub liquidity, mitigating this supply zone, the sub liquidity, and then now we can potentially move to the downside, right? Anytime soon we should be behaving downtown right now, right? Like I said, I'm just counting on price taking out this low. Once price take out this low, all hell break loose, baby. Nobody is able to stop price from collapsing, right? All hell break loose, bro. Yo, why is everybody focused on looks maxing? What about soul maxing? What's the point of looking beautiful outside if you don't have a calm mind and a pure soul? What about soul maxing, man? Nobody's talking about this shit right here. But when you have a clean soul, you know, you have like a pure soul, that's more attractive than any fucking clavicular kid. It's like everybody's trying to look good nowadays, and that matters, right? I believe in the importance of looking good to attract your counterpart, right? But let's not neglect the soul, all right? Let's not neglect the soul, because the soul is what matters at the end of the day, man. Whenever I find myself hating my life, whenever I find myself in a difficult moment, I remind myself that this is the type of shit that I used to pray for. Like, I used to pray to be able to wake up and just trade whenever I want and just work as many hours as I want. And now that I get the privilege, the opportunity to do that, I find myself complaining because I found myself working way more harder than I used to when I was broke, right? And then that is where I remind myself that, yo, Brad, you made a choice. Life is a choice. Since I made a conscious decision to participate in the most competitive arenas, like the financial markets, like entrepreneurship, content creation, arguably quite difficult, I should be grateful for the challenges that come with it, because they make me stronger and wiser so I can eventually win. Like, if you think about it, don't complain about your plate being full when your goal is to eat. You know, like when I was just starting out, I had nothing on the plate whatsoever, man. And now that it's full, I'm complaining. Like, how ironic is that, bro? It's like, instead of counting on the blessings, you should be counting on your tribulations. You should be grateful for the difficulties, for they are the things that actually make the upside rewarding, right? It's like the hardship is what makes the journey worth it. The hardship is what makes the destination worthwhile, right? It's like all of this shit that you have to go through in order to get to the other side of the rainbow itself is what makes it worth it. And that's why we choose to play this game, right? Because we know that it's freaking hard. We know exactly what we are signing up for, but we do it anyways because whatever that's on the other side of this, all of this shit right here, it's gonna be fucking amazing. It's gonna be so much more amazing and fulfilling than anything you have ever tasted in your entire life. Dun dun dun. No, looks like I gotta stop that, man. I'm not gonna lie, guys. The timing is not on our side today, man. Today there's just not enough sell orders in the market for price to continue going down. Chop around a little bit right here. Couldn't take out this low right here. Right now, I'm just kind of like hoping that it will eventually come down here, right? Because after all, we do see price coming up here to this extreme supply zone. So we have placed the stop loss at the right place, okay? Like, that is really like the price point that invalidates this trade idea itself, okay? And it's just that timing is not our side today, right? Like, usually, if this trade want to play out, it will just go down, like collapse straight away, you know, take out this low easily and just comes down. But in this case, I don't know, man. There's not much liquidity. Price of the available liquidity above this high. Failed to take out this low. Came up there, take out the available liquidity above this high again. right here, and it's still consolidating right here. Once again, I'm not saying there's no chance for us to hit DP. There's still a chance, right? But there's a difference between hope and wishful thinking, you know. Time will tell, man. Time will tell. They just continue to set and forget, you know what I'm saying? Yep, looks like it's not happening, man. Today is not the day, huh? Today is not the day. Man, I'm really still hoping right now. You know what I always say to my students? Hope is outsourcing responsibility to luck. Man. We're about to get stopped out, guys. Come on now. Do we get a comeback right now? Anyways, you can see right now the sky is super dark right now. The sun has set. And we're pretty much shifting into New York session, right? And price can either start collapsing really heavily during the New York session, or the entire trend could reverse and we could just head up tremendously. Right, look at the current price action. It looks like the former case, right? But once again, there's still a chance as long as price doesn't take out this high. If price take out that high, kinda game over. We are about to shift heavily bullish and the ball will be stopped out right there. And then as I sit here, eyeball this trade, praying that it will eventually reverse in my way. It reminds me of a quote that says that a watch pot doesn't boil. Nailed it, man. Whoever that created that quote, nailed it, man. The more I stare at it, the more it will go down. Nah, that's not how it works, bro. It's like the market already know where it's gonna go towards next, and you watching it closely is not going to cause it to reverse in your desired direction. It's not going to cause it to magically go in your way. It just doesn't work that way, right? The market is objective. It knows where it wants to go next. So yeah, oh man, this is gonna hurt, bro. Like, this one is gonna hurt, man. This one is definitely gonna hurt, bro. Look at that. Look at that P&L just compounding right now, bro. Look at that thing just slowly trickling up. That's insane, bro. Yeah, it's not going down, man. Come on, it's not going down, bro. Who am I kidding, huh? Who am I kidding, bro? Jesus Christ, look at the momentum, man. Fuck this shit, man. I'm getting the hell out, bro. I'm actually getting the hell out, man. I'm actually getting the hell out, man. Look at this. Price pretty much came down to the last fractal low right here. As a result, there was insufficient supply since price did not take out this low. Like I said, man, if price take out this low, then yeah, we are going straight to TP. But if it doesn't take out that low, then bad news. We are gonna start shifting up. There's only these two scenarios right here. Is either price go here or price go there. As simple as that. And it all depends on this line right here. Honestly, the minute price took out this last high right here, I should have known, bro. But like, I think a part of me is still hoping that price is just going up there to grab more liquidity before it start coming back down. We'll see, man. We'll see whether we can actually still get a comeback. No, I don't think we're gonna get a comeback, man. I think price just gonna smash right past our stop loss. Oh no. There we have it, guys. Literally just got stopped out with a massive, big, fat, juicy loss right there, man. Oh my god. Feeling kind of disappointed. Look at this little notification right here. Our guardrail literally like stopping us from continued trading, man. I love this freaking app, bro. It's like right now, it sucks, man. I'm butthurt as hell, bro. But like, I gotta stop, man. I literally can't trade anymore. So today we took home a big, fat, juicy L, right? But as you guys know, you give some, you take some, right? We just caught our largest win. Literally like just yesterday. It was yesterday, right? But you know, sometimes the market just gotta like beat my ass. Yeah, man, that's just how the market is, man. Like, the moment you start flying too close to the sun, what happens to Icarus? You know, he get burned and he come crashing down. Okay, but yeah, that's just how the market is, bro. That's just how the market is. It's all about just continuing following the plan, right? Like right here, I just took a big fat juicy L, 134k loss. It hurts. I'm very butthurt. My ego is bruised right now. I was really like hoping for price to take out that low that I've marked up right there, but it just did not happen. You can see price literally held at this low, just continue going up, right? That was like honestly a loss that I could have caught, right? If I could just accept the fact that I was wrong the minute price took out this high right here. Okay, but like I said, a part of me was just hoping that, you know what, price will still come up here, mitigate its supply right here, and continue crashing down. But that just did not happen, right? Once again, there's insufficient supply in the market. I'm not gonna blame anybody. I'm just gonna blame myself. I'm gonna take extreme ownership on this loss itself. It's 100% my responsibility on how I manage this trade. But yeah, nowadays that's just how I view losses, man. It's just a data point. I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna have a green tea, and I'm just gonna ponder over this loss, reflect on this loss itself, and then yeah, we will use this to get better. We will try to extract as many lessons from this loss as humanly possible, and then we will get it back, man. We'll get it back, bro. Like I said, this is just part of the game. You can see at this point of time, I'm just like so numb, bro. It's like no matter how much money I make or how much money I lose, I'm just numb to it, right? Because like I said, end of the day, I just have so much conviction, so much trust that I will become profitable at the end of the month, at the end of the quarter, at the end of the year, right? And that's what matters. When you have so much conviction in your trade plan that you don't like all of these losses, even 130k loss phase you, because once again, you trust with all your heart and soul that eventually everything will work out. That's it. Blind faith and undeniable optimism and unequivocal belief in myself. Watch me come back, man. Let's just hope that I don't get into a losing streak right now, man. Thank you, Edgeflow, for saving me from myself, because there it is. I was really about to revenge trade, but you know, the guardrail stopped me, man. It stopped me, bro. I gotta give it to Edgeflow, man. Whoever built Edgeflow is a freaking genius. Handsome, majestic genius, bro.